Hi!
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
I'm Danielle.
And we are our time of the month.
And today we're going to be showing you some new fun products. Looks like a little skincare, a little makeup, a little body stuff.
Yeah.
That we've either just started using or we're about to start using. And we've got some opinions on some of them and we're going to share them.
And I will say, the thing I love most about the stuff I have at least is it's not anything that I have ever really intended to use. Like, I really didn't buy any of these because I did research on them. I sort of bought them, a lot of them on a whim or by accident, and
I would agree with that.
But I've given all of them a good test so I can give you an honest review.
I'm gonna start with this one, which is actually the only thing from this group that I have not tried, but I just wanted to kind of give it a little shout out and show you because I know Bioderma Micellar water has a cult following. I've never tried it because in America it's impossible to find in store. But Costco is selling this giant version for $16 right now. And this is 28.7 fluid ounces. It is a micellar water makeup remover, and I love it because it has the flip top with the pump.
The normal one doesn't have that, right?
No, it's a
really
top,
like
but then you squirt it out. So this is the big mama size, and I bought this the other day at Costco because I've always wanted to try it. I believe it is from France. So we're gonna French it up, and I actually have run out of my Clinique Take the Day Off balm.
Oh, me too. I just finished one like last night.
And I'm not going to repurchase it. I'm gonna try something new.
If you see this again, will you get me one?
I sure will.
I love that.
I'm not wearing...
This sells it for me.
I'm not wearing makeup during quarantine. I'm only wearing makeup when we're filming. So I feel like this is going to last me for a very long time because I'm home until at least 2021.
So I guess my question is, if you're not taking your makeup off, are you still double cleansing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not double cleansing unless I'm wearing makeup or an SPF, like a heavy duty SPF that I'll show you later. But I just wanted to put this in there as a bonus. I have not personally tried it. It doesn't have a scent. I'm very excited to try it.
Okay, so all of my products are on my face. So I'm gonna go in order of application. The first one is gonna be a cleansing product. This is the bareMinerals Gentle Deep Cleansing Foam. It is infused with mineral-rich sea salts, elderflower, and rosemary extracts.
Sounds like a cocktail.
I know. So the last thing Danielle and I did together before we ended up being quarantined from each other was go to TJ Maxx, and I found this. When they called it a deep cleansing foam, I don't know why, I just assumed that it was going to be very similar to our Clinique Take the Day Off.
It's Origins Checks and Balances.
Or what did I call it?
Clinique Take the Day Off.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Origins Checks and Balances.
Even.
I thought it was going to be very similar to our cleansing foam from Origins, and it is. I will say this one is scented like orangey.
Oh, it's nice.
Which I like. Kind
subtle.
of like clementine-y. Subtle.
Very subtle.
And this one is, it's not as foamy as the Origins, which I almost kind of like. But this one I find is not as foaming. I do like it. I'm glad. It's a similar, I think we have looked at the price before, and it's very similarly priced, ounce per ounce. But yeah,
I can tell it's going to be in an empty soon.
Yeah, I would definitely get it again. I don't know if I would pay full price for it, but I would buy it. I would definitely buy it if I saw it on sale. And I feel like it gives me a great clean the same way Origins does, so they're sort of interchangeable to me.
Nice.
So yeah, I would do it. I like it.
Okay, this is something that I've used for about 2 weeks now, and it was recommended to me by my esthetician, Ashby. How many times have I said that in my life?
Let's recommend it. Well, you just buy the shit she tells you to buy.
And I love all of it.
Well, that's why.
This is a Colloidal Silver Mist with lavender floral water.
Hey, Miss Colloidal Silver! Oh, you're that girl! You gonna turn blue.
What?
Oh my god, have you ever seen that? First of all, Colloidal Silver, people were saying,
cures cancer.
Cures cancer, but it also for coronavirus.
Stop it.
People were telling you to take it for coronavirus, but if you take, because people ingest it.
Yeah, I've never ingested it.
If you take Colloidal, I don't even think we're saying it right, but I can't remember. But anyway, if you take too much of it, it will turn you blue.
Oh.
Permanently.
My god.
Permanently. You're a Smurf.
Anyhow, this is by the brand Hylunia, and it's a toner. It's a spray toner. Every single time she uses this at the toning portion of my facial, I'm always like, I feel like it's aromatherapy. I love the way it feels on my skin. She just does a really nice job of making me want it. And so finally I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it because I was out of my Aveda toner and, oh, stop it, I have looked this up. I have looked this up. I think I did this when we were listening to the Dream podcast.
Yes, they talk about it.
Yes.
There he is. Look, he's blue. He's straight up blue.
Okay, well, I'm not ingesting it.
This is before and after.
I'm only spraying it on my face a couple days a week.
I'm sorry for the glare, but there he is. Oh my god.
So
oh my god.
That's awful. I promise I'm not doing that. I don't believe in that hook.
If you're at all tinted, I will tell you.
So anyhow, colloidal silver, colloidal silver mist. It's great for blemish control. So if you feel like your skin might be a little congested or you've got acne, this might be a good option for you. It has a really great scent. It kind of reminds me of a more muted smell than my Dr. Bronner's Lavender Castile soap. Caitlin hates lavender.
Oh, yeah, but it's herbal.
It's herbal.
Herbaceous.
It's got a really great mister on it.
Right in my eyes. But it's like also right in your eye. I fucking watched you.
I know. I have actually really enjoyed it. I don't use it every single day, but I use it maybe 2 to 3 times a week after I cleanse my skin, but before I go in with any serums or moisturizers. Oh, it says it's excellent for after shaving or for cuts and bruises, and also on a sunburn. I read that it would be really good to spray on that to kind of help with the ouchie.
That seems like a really expensive sunburn treatment product.
I agree. I use it on my face alone.
My face.
It helps minimize inflammation. It's gluten-free, free of toxins. It's vegan and animal friendly, and it's made in the USA. Hylunia is a product range that I hadn't really heard much about until I started going to a spa to get facials. It's not something you're gonna find in Ulta or Sephora, but if you have a local spa, they might sell it. You can also find it online, and it's the second Hylunia product that I've used and really liked. So that's kind of replacing my Aveda toner.
Ooh, okay.
Because I went through that one twice, and I just, I like to try new things, Caitlin.
I will say that's how I ended up buying all this shit, is because I'm like, why buy the thing that I already know I love and works when I can just buy something new and like take a gamble?
Yeah, fuck my face up.
Totally. So the last Sephora sale, I placed my moderately sized order of mostly restock products or things that I had thought about for a long time and was very responsible.
Then what happened?
Then, as
3 days later,
as ado, it gets towards the end of the sale, and I panic and I start just buying shit that because I told myself I wasn't allowed to watch like Sephora recommendation videos before I bought stuff because I would be swayed. So I didn't, and then instead I placed it's not a small order. I placed a moderate order, hundreds of dollars, and then decided to watch the Sephora recommendation videos.
Why?
And then place a second fucking video. And one of the things that I saw on multiple lists, featured in multiple videos, were the Dr. Roebuck's moisturizers. They have a ton of different kinds, but the one that I kept seeing over and over was the No Worries, which is a hyaluronic acid, macadamia oil, and vitamin E moisturizer. I love this packaging. It is an Australian brand. I know nothing about it other than I saw multiple people recommending it.
Is Dr. Roebuck's like a dermatologist?
I don't know. Is Betty Crocker a baker? I don't know. I'm sure there's got to be a doctor somewhere involved in the process.
I really like this. I remember
I really like this. I will say
it's
way thicker than I anticipated, especially I love this packaging because it's very compact, very clean. It is small. It's only 1.69 fluid ounces, which is like not even a shot glass.
Wow, yeah, you're right.
But I love the pump that it comes in, although my only thing is that by default, if you do a full pump, I find that it's too much for just my face, and I'll take it down my neck and chest, which is great, and I should be doing that anyway, but I feel like I could use a less expensive moisturizer on my neck and face. But no, I actually really like it. My skin's been very happy. Even though it is a little bit thicker than maybe I would wear in the summer.
Your skin looks good though.
I know, I feel like I've been really like not breaking out as much.
This is something that I think I've featured in a favorites video, but I just wanted to reiterate my love for it because I'm still loving it, I'm still using it. It is the Mara Universal Face Oil. It's algae and moringa oil. It's just the most beautiful like lapis lazuli colored bottle. The oil itself is like a really beautiful gold color, and when it says Universal Face Oil, I've got to agree with it. I have found that this is the only oil that I can actually apply to my skin before makeup, and it doesn't create like a slip and slide on my face. I feel like I reach for this when I feel like my skin is feeling kind of parched or just something that my normal moisturizer kind of can't tackle. And it is a little bit of a pricey product, but it's a female-owned business. She has a quite a small line. I love this so much that I want to kind of dip my toe into other products in her line, because I feel like if this is good, I've got a lot of hope for her other stuff, because oils are kind of like a very divisive product.
Yes. Divisive. I'm divisive. Are you divisive?
I don't know. Divisive?
I'm divisive.
I think it is divisive. Why did I say divisive?
Well, I wasn't sure if it was a different way to say it, and I just didn't.
Oils can be a divisive product, and it says you can use it morning and night.
Well, because much like any other beauty product, there's a lot of hokey pokey bullshit.
Right, and she's not saying, use this and you'll get rid of wrinkles and your acne will be gone. It's like, use this and your skin will feel quenched and really look like it's glowing. And that's exactly what it does. It doesn't break me out. I sometimes use my moisturizer and then put the oil on top if I'm really feeling dry. Yeah, it's great. It's really beautiful. Do you want to try a little drop on your hand?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I also like that they made the bottle blue, but they made it transparent enough that you see the oil, so that it gives it like a gradient, like blue-green.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Not really much of
a
smell.
But it smells like something. I just can't think of what it is.
Does it smell like algae and moringa?
Totally. That's exactly what I'm smelling.
So moringa. I think the owner, Allison McNamara. I could be saying that wrong.
Oh, Allison.
I love your yabos. She used to be a beauty editor for a magazine, and then she was like, I've been testing all these beauty products, I'm gonna make my own line. And she's done a really nice job. But if you are looking for a face oil that is acceptable for daytime use, I had never found one until this.
So I got the AMOREPACIFIC Moisture Bound Skin Energy Hydration Delivery System. I did not buy this on purpose.
Oopsie.
I also bought this at the Sephora sale, but online, you cannot fucking tell. The packaging for this looks identical to the Light of My Life, their spray facial sunscreen. Mm-hmm. So at the Sephora sale, when I was placing my order, I didn't know that they even I didn't know that they sold another product that looked identical to that one. Like, I thought, oh, that's it? Okay, buy it. So I decided, because it was pandemic and I'm not gonna mail this shit back, like, it's just too much work, I decided I would actually use it and give it a good trial.
Good college try.
Yeah, so it provides immediate and long-lasting hydration as it veils the skin in a delicate mist of mineral-rich, moisture-holding botanical agents.
Does it have colloidal silver in it?
It doesn't, as far as I know. It is
trash.
It is genuinely dermatologist tested. I have been using it under my makeup.
Oh, okay.
Which I do kind of like, because traditionally I've been using a thin moisturizer, but even then.
Oh, so you're using this as your moisturizer in the morning?
In the morning.
God, I'm curious.
Yeah. So, but also my skin has been better. So I don't know, maybe I was over moist. Maybe I was putting too many products on my face. Maybe. Who knows?
We're more is more people, you know that.
But anyway, so instead of using a thin moisturizer, when I wake up in the morning and I go to start doing my makeup, I spray this on my face and I let it dry, which is very quick because it is a spray.
Can we smell it?
I'm sure it smells exactly like every other AMOREPACIFIC product. Oh. But it has a very good mister, I will say that. Like,
you should save the bottle, put other shit in it.
I will definitely do that. Like, I would put this in this.
Yeah.
Because the mister's better. But yeah, so I just shake it up and I've been enjoying it. I don't think that it is a unskippable step. Like, I would rather just use a moisturizer, I think.
Okay.
Because I think this is just too expensive for 2.7 ounces.
I think what you have to do to see if you're, like, what's making your skin better is, like, try this exclusively or try that exclusively.
I know, I have to weed it out, but I'm never gonna do that, let's be honest.
I know. She's gonna add another one to the mix and be like, my skin has literally never been better.
Right.
But I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna toss this one, my skin will go to shit, and I'll be like, oh my god, I have no idea why my skin is so bad. I'm just gonna drop one of these products. But anyway, I mean, if you accidentally buy it, I say, hell yeah, use it. It's good. But if you haven't bought it yet, don't buy it. Perfect. That's my review. Like, I don't really think, this is why we're not professionals, because that is not a professional review. I cannot say that it's like truly moisturizing. I just don't know. I will say I don't feel dry. But I'm also using like a dewy setting spray, which I'll get to later.
I have been very dubious of glycolic acids in the past because every single time I use one, it angers my skin in a way that I just find really displeasing and painful. I know that glycolics are really great for targeting redness or congestion, and I do truly love salicylic acid, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So when I saw that Kate Somerville came out with the liquid exfoliate for sensitive skins, I was like... Sensitive skins. I was like, I'm gonna just try it. I'm just gonna try it. And as you can see, I've used about half the bottle and I have been loving it. I'm only using it 1 to 2 times a week. I just squirt some out onto a cotton pad, swipe it all over my face, and then follow up with my moisturizer.
So it's that liquidy.
It's that, oh yeah, it's like fucking...
Do you think that's the most effective packaging then?
I didn't think it would be, but it has turned out to be really nice. Huh. Which was shocking.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd be better in a spray.
Or this.
Yeah, and I will say that I've used the non-liquid exfoliate in the past and I freaking hated it. But then when I saw Alana Davison talk about this, she also has very reactive skin like me, and she was like, I know that I've said I don't like acids, but I just have to tell you about my new best friend, and it was this. And I was like, well, if it works for her, it's probably gonna work for me, and it freaking does. And I'm so excited. I would never double down on it and use it every day, but a couple times a week has been nice. If you too have had a hard time with glycolic, try the liquid exfoliate. Don't try that hard other shit.
Well, you liked the original exfoliate and then they changed it.
No.
What was the Kate Somerville product you love so much?
The goat milk cream.
Oh yeah, then they changed it.
Got
it.
So that's been a fun one, and I think I would repurchase it.
So this summer, because of the pandemic, I assumed I would go nowhere and do nothing. And so my goal was to 1, make my backyard patio an oasis, and 2, get the most rockin' fucking tan I could possibly get. Because I'm not doing anything.
Right.
So like on the weekends, when normally I would be like with friends, traveling, I don't know, having fun. I'm not doing those things. I'm sitting on my fucking patio.
So would you say you checked it?
I checked it. So I am probably, this is my, well actually I don't look that tan in the camera.
I don't either, but I'm feeling pretty
this
good.
is my natural tan. I have 0 tanning product on and I am tan. And so, and I got tan pretty quickly all of a sudden. And so I needed new foundation colors. I love the bareMinerals tinted gel cream. I was just gonna go and buy that. And then I was on Ulta and I was browsing and like, I'll just try some other stuff. Except I'm an idiot and I bought the wrong shades. So the other one I bought was the ColourPop hyaluronic acid like tinted moisturizer.
Oh, you brought the wrong shade in that?
Way too light.
Damn.
You know, you're looking at it online and
hard.
I always try to like, I would rather be too light and bronze it up than too dark and just look ridiculous. But I did get the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. This was on clearance. It's the reason I bought it. It still is a little too light for me.
Looks very orange.
This is the shade Cashmere.
Oh.
It is kind of orange. So it's infused with Glow Nectar Brightening Complex.
Can I see a little?
I hate when companies use terms like that because they literally mean nothing. Like, what are you even saying?
That's very light.
Yes, very light, but like creamy.
Very slippy.
Yeah, so I have been mixing it with my regular old L'Oreal Lumi in N3, which is a very dark shade for me, but when mixed it works.
It smells like coconut.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I never
like
noticed.
that.
Maybe because I mix it.
I like that.
But
it feels nice.
Right, and it's a good finish, although I will say I can see it sort of trapped in your pores.
What pores?
Your hand pores.
I don't have pores.
Like over here.
Oh.
Like I think it actually might be a little bit better mixed with the L'Oreal because I don't think I get that when I do mix it.
Oh, you're right.
But I will say I have been liking it.
Nice.
I think if I was someone that didn't wear full-on foundation, I would buy this and then just mix it with moisturizer because I also think that would help it from gathering in pores.
It smells really good.
Mix it with a moisturizer and for a light coverage. Mix it with another foundation for a smoother cut. Would I buy it again? I would buy it again if it was on clearance.
And I like that it's in a pump.
I love the packaging. It's in a squeezy pump. Mm-hmm. So I would recommend it. I wish I had gotten my real shade. But still happy with it.
Okay, I have a face mask here and ding ding ding, it's a winner. Just telling you.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Ring-a-ding-ding, it's a winner. I'm a face mask whore. I freaking love them so much. Thank you.
Remember how you said we had too much height? It's because we, as we go, we just like melt into the...
I know. Why is that?
Because we have terrible posture.
One of my very favorite face masks right now is one that I found when we did that epic TJ Maxx haul.
That was like the best, because we hadn't done one in so long.
It was the best day.
Fucking gold.
It was the best day.
And then who knew it was our last day? Like,
we went out on a bang.
You know how people always say like, oh, if I had known it was our last day together, I would have done something different.
I wouldn't have done anything different.
No, that would have been it was the perfect day.
This face mask though is also by Origins, and it has kind of changed my life all over again. So I buy face masks for various reasons. I like hydrating masks. I like purifying masks. I like clay masks. I like masks that
I don't know. Masks.
I probably use a face mask at least 3 times a week because I'm an insane person, but I'm also at home and I'm all about the self-care bullshit right now. So, one of my favorite masks is a honey one that we both have a very, very similar, like same ingredients essentially, honey mask that's really good for hydration but also for detoxifying your skin. And then I really like a charcoal mask because it kind of draws out those impurities. Well, Origins has a clear improvement mask, which is charcoal honey to purify and nourish. And so I was like, who's been listening?
I have not heard about this.
Who's been It has like a little bit of iridescence to it, so it's absolutely beautiful. I have used this, no shit, I shit you not, at least 10 times. And look how much I still have in the jar. It smells fine.
Yeah, it smells kind of like those honey masks that we use.
It feels great on the skin. It does an excellent job of drawing out any impurities, but not leaving my skin feel really dry like a clay mask tends to do.
Well, I was going to ask, does this dry on your face or does it say sticky?
It dries on your face.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Well, I can actually feel it even on my hand. It's a little tingly.
Like warming?
Warming, but cooling.
So it says use once a week or as often as needed. Prior to use, they recommend that you open your pores with a warm, moist washcloth. So I usually do it after I've washed my face, so my skin has already, like my pores are nice and open, and then I apply it. I absolutely love it. I've even used it almost as like a little spot treatment on certain areas. It works well for that too. A little bit goes a long way. Like I said, I've used this so many times because I bought this during the Sephora sale in March, and I have 3/4 of the jar left. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, so I would absolutely repurchase. I 100% back this product up. I think you will love it. If you feel like purifying masks can be drying, which they definitely are, and you don't want to feel like your skin has been zapped of all of its moisture, that's a really good option for you. And it's pretty affordable. $35 maybe?
So also during the Sephora sale, I picked up a blush. I got the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Songbird. It is a very peachy, with
I love it.
some like gold tones. If we had filmed just a regular old
I'm gonna put some on my actual cheek.
favorites today, I would have probably featured this. It is very similar, I would say, to the NARS's Orgasm in that it has like an iridescent peachy pink, like reflective something in it, but it is much peachier than Orgasm. Orgasm is like a pink tone with a shimmery, pinky, yellow, orangey shimmer in it. This one, on the other hand, is peach. Right? I find myself reaching for this every fucking day. Somebody requested
on a tan skin.
Somebody requested a glowing and hoeing makeup look, and this will definitely be. I have been pairing it with the Glossier Cloud Paint in a peachy shade I cannot remember the name of. But anyway, I have just been loving this. I love the formula. I will say it's very pigmented, so it's super easy to go overboard, which I think I actually did a little bit today. This is on my cheeks.
Impossible.
This is on my cheeks though. Here it is swatched next to that mask that Danielle showed.
Don't put the charcoal mask as blush.
Don't put the charcoal mask, although you could use it as a contour. Yes, it's a small package of blush, but really, like, have you ever used up a blush?
Yes.
But like,
yeah, I've used up Tarte blushes before.
I just feel like blushes last forever. You just really don't use that much.
Blushes last forever for me because I buy 29 of them.
Yes, but I fucking love this. Very happy with it. It's my first Becca blush. I had a blush topper.
Look at that.
I know. Look at it. Look at it. And it's so, like,
It's beautiful.
It's not creamy because it's a powder, but it's like
so finely milled.
Finely milled. Yeah, so it's iridescent, but it's not sparkly.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I really love it. Very happy with it. It's probably like my #1 Sephora sale purchase.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
This is a summer skincare product. I would not use this during the winter because the version I bought does have the bronze component. Caitlin and I, at our plastic surgeon's office, discovered our love for color science products. She has been a longtime lover of the powder sunscreen that you just buff onto the skin.
Yep.
Do you feel like that has coverage?
It blurs. I won't say it has coverage.
Okay. She has loved the powder one, but then I found that the body one that she and I tried at our doctor's office was on sale paired with the face version of the cream in a set for like $50, which is a really good deal for color science because it is dermatologist grade skincare and sun care.
Yeah.
They are really known for their sun protection. They use chemical-free sunscreen, so it's a mineral-based version. This is SPF 50. It's broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen PA+++. I don't know what that means. PA+++. They make this in a clear version, they make this in a pearl version, and they make this in the bronze version.
A pearl version?
Yes.
Ooh.
So this is too dark for me normally, but during the summertime it does work. It doesn't give you any coverage, but it kind of makes my face match my neck and chest because I'm very religious about moisturizing with sunscreen on my face. So I am a few shades lighter here than anywhere else.
And also wearing a hat.
And wearing a hat. I do wear a hat. So it's bronze. However, it's not bronze enough for anyone much deeper than me.
Right.
If you are more olive or darker complected than Caitlin and I would go for the clear version because it doesn't have a white cast.
Or the pearl.
Or the pearl.
Pearl.
But this is quite dark. Although I will say when you blend it out.
I was about to say, do it in like a chunk of your.
When you blend it out, it's better. I can wear this alone on my face and it somehow matches miraculously.
Yeah, because you're thinning it out enough over a certain amount of, like, if you only put that on, like, this patch of skin, yes, it would be way too dark. But because you're spreading it out.
I'm spreading it out. You could even mix it with something if you wanted it to be more sheer.
Do you think it would leave a white cast on darker skin, or do you think it would just be weird?
I don't know.
I don't think it would leave a white cast, but it might just not, it might, like, sit on top of the skin in a way that's just not as good as if you were to do a clear.
That's true. I think that it's a beautiful product. It has performed really well for me and it makes me feel more comfortable going out into public barefaced when I can match it all up because I just feel like I just look kind of funny otherwise.
You look like that anyway.
Yeah, I know. So it's not makeup-y, but they have put pigment in here, which I appreciate. I will say, like I said, if you're darker, this probably won't work for you, but they do have a clear version. So I bought it mostly because of the SPF 50 and because I wanted the body version of it, which I use to kind of even out my farmer's tan or my shorts tan in the summertime. It works really well.
But do you think it has any glow to it? Let me see.
Not really.
No, then I would say if you have a darker skin tone, don't bother with the bronze because it is a bronze. It's not a bronze glow.
Yeah.
I thought it was glow.
They do have a pearl one. I think that is a bit more glowy or just like the regular white sunscreen.
Yeah, because my thing is I would rather have a bronze glow, and I think that would look nice on a darker skin tone. Because you would have a deeper glow. Because I don't necessarily like a white pearl.
No.
Shine.
But the body version that you and I tried in the doctor's office, I think did have a bit more of a glow.
Yeah, because I don't want, there's no point in doing a bronze color if it doesn't have any shimmer in it.
And I guess I kind of appreciate that this doesn't have shimmer for my face. I don't want to look like Edward Cullen out there.
Or, no, I think like the Oscar statue.
Exactly. I don't want to look like ding, 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 ding. But I've really enjoyed it. It is a more expensive sun care product, but it doesn't break me out, which I really appreciate. A lot of SPFs just cause a lot of congestion on my skin, and this has been really great. I haven't had a single burn, and I like how it just kind of evens everything out with that slight tint. Mm-hmm. So Caitlin is going to be opening an Early Mountain Chardonnay. It's a 2018 Chardonnay from Madison County, which is in Charlottesville, Virginia. We love Virginia wines. For some reason, Charlottesville just must have really good soil and climate for really delicious wines. And Early Mountain has sent us, I think, a rosé in the past. And this week they sent us a Chardonnay and a red, as well as some grilling spices, which we will hopefully feature in a video soon. We do have a discount code, so I will leave that in the description box below. I think you can get 15% off your order. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very oaky.
Oh no.
You're not gonna like it.
Uh-oh.
I actually really do like it.
It's a white.
Caitlin doesn't like Chardonnays like almost ever.
I don't really love I don't love a Chardonnay.
Yeah.
It
is very oaky. It's smooth.
It's very smooth.
Very smooth.
This is not at all Early Mountain's fault. Like, I don't love a Chardonnay.
They're not my favorite of wines, but I actually enjoy this quite a lot. And I'm not even just saying that.
I appreciate that. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't love it, but I don't think it's the wine's fault. I think it's my fault.
I really love their...
It's not even my fault. It's just, It is what it is.
Everybody has different taste.
You guys, it's like the most exciting thing ever.
Just now, Amazon came to my house and delivered us...
Uh-oh.
Yes. Ready?
Ah! Oh, there's stickers.
Stickers!
Tracy's dog, I just met God.
Wow!
Holy shit, this scares the shit out of me. Michael.
That is a really big, this is commitment. I gotta get lube out. I gotta do all kinds of shit.
Oh my God. Oh, that's a strong rumble. Hello. This was also purchased on a whim. We all know that Danielle and my favorite setting spray is the Morphe continuous setting spray. It has the best mister, all that stuff.
It's beautiful.
I was horribly ill a couple weeks ago. I had strep throat, went to CVS, had to wait for my prescription to be filled. So what else am I going to do other than walk around CVS and buy all the things that I was planning to like purchase from Target online? So
perfect.
One of the things though was I needed a new setting spray. I had ran out. They do not sell Morphe at CVS. I wasn't going to make a whole separate trip to Ulta, so I picked up one that was right there. This is the Physicians Formula Rosé All Stay Illuminating Setting Spray. I've never used an illuminating. Want to make sure that's true before I say it. I don't think I've used an illuminating setting spray before, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's try. So you have to shake it, and it does have this little window into it that you can see there is like, sheen
Beautiful.
in it. I will say it's a wet spray.
Oh, just spray my face. Oh yeah, that's wet. That is like big droplets wet.
Yes, it is wet. And I will say, I have noticed that there have been like, especially on my forehead, there have been like splots. Like they are droplets.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That I sort of have to like, I'll just pat out with my finger a little bit because I'm pretty sure that if I left them as that little spot, it would be like a round little ball of highlight. It leaves me a little dewier than I would prefer. I did use it today, but then I felt like my forehead was a little too shiny, so I went over it with the Hourglass
powder,
dim light powder to get rid of a little, because I was too shiny. I wanted to be more illuminated and not shiny, and this made me a little too shiny. I will continue to use it because I already bought it.
Right.
And I don't think it's a bad product, but it's just not, it's a little bit more glowy than I want to look.
Got it.
But it is hypoallergenic, paraben, gluten, oil-free, dermatologist tested.
This is my favorite item that I purchased during the Sephora sale in March.
Wow.
And I have used a few Ilia products in the past and I really love them. I really love their brand and the ingredients that they use. I will say that when I purchased this bronzer, the first thing that I noticed was that they only had 2 shades. I purchased the shade Drawn In. This is the Night Light Bronzing Powder in the shade Drawn In. This is the lightest shade. It somehow works for me with my medium skin tone. I think it would work for me if I were fairer. They do have 1 shade darker. That is not acceptable. Caitlin and I have talked about in our moving forward video that we would explicitly share with you shades or like missteps that brands are making, and that is a very glaring misstep in my opinion with Ilia. However, they have publicly posted many times, we are aware at how non-inclusive our shade range can be, and they hired someone special to come in and to help formulate shades for all people, and they're going to be working on extending their shade range for bronzers, but also for like their skin tint. So I think they need to add at least 5 more bronzers. Bronzers are one of those things where it's like you don't need every shade of foundation.
Right.
But you do need at least a handful of shades to accommodate the fairest and the deepest of skin tones. So they're working on that, and that makes me really happy to see that they're actually putting their money where their mouth is, which is nice. And if you are our shade or a little bit more fair, I think this would work beautifully for you. If you're deeper by a little bit, they do have a deeper shade. This is the best bronzer I've ever used.
I don't like that. I don't like when you say things like that because it makes me feel like I need to buy it.
Caitlin, it is the best bronzer I've ever used.
Stop saying it.
The packaging is adorable. The mirror is great.
I will say the mirror is nice.
I like that it opens totally flat if you wanted to lay it on your vanity and dip your brush into it instead of holding it to dip.
How many ounces is it?
0.26. It's absolute perfection, and the reason that I bought it is because they don't put talc in their powder products, which I really try to avoid. It is the perfect matte bronzer. I'm in love with it. I actually look forward to doing my makeup now so I can use this.
Ooh, I don't like when you say stuff like that.
And I'm really hoping that they expand this range. I love Ilia blushes. I'm trying an Ilia mascara that's coming in the mail in a few days. It is one of the only bronzers that I've used that I'm like, wow, I'm not splotchy and streaky. It's so finely milled. It's so soft and buttery. The color for me is perfect. Even though I'm tanner now than I was at the beginning of summer, it's worked for me.
Yeah.
And I freaking love it. I freaking love it.
I will say, even on my hand, like, this is where I put it, and it looks like a very natural tan.
It is, and I think that's a reason that I like it. So good. It's so good.
I'm
obsessed with it.
So good.
I hate saying the word obsessed.
Obsessed.
But I do really
You're
like
really into it. You really like it.
So as you saw, we were interrupted by the mailman because he delivered our new sex toys, and we just wanted to let you know that there's a very fun video coming in a couple of weeks for you in which we're going to be talking about this toy and others. So look forward to that video. It's gonna be great.
It's always great. These are the most fun ones. I'm gonna get like drunk for that, I think.
I will say, if this kind of video that we just filmed is something that you like, Caitlin placed a pretty massive Ulta order and I placed a pretty massive Sephora order recently. We could do another one of these.
Yes, because I bought even more products. I also just have more new products. This is what I just had on the top. It was like the tip of my tongue.
Right.
But that's it. So if you're trying new products, we would love to hear about it. Or if you just have tried and trues, we always take your guys' recommendations and honestly we'll buy them. And so ring the bell
for notifications so you never miss out on new videos.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
Share our videos with your friends.
Share them.
I really appreciate the person, and I forget your name right now, I'm so sorry, who has said multiple times, 2020 is your year. I've been telling everybody about you. I was like, thank you.
Oh my God.
I love you for putting out that good energy.
Find us on Facebook. Find us on Instagram. Find us on your, we haven't been recording new podcasts, but in case you haven't listened to them, there are at least 5 episodes up right now. We will be uploading more eventually.
Yes.
We're not dropping that. It's very important to both of us. Okay, what are you wearing in your mouth?
I am wearing Revlon Super Lustrous Glass Shine in the shade Glaring Red. It's a beautiful watermelon reddy orange color that I super love. It's very comfortable. What are you wearing on yours?
I am wearing the Bobbi Brown
Sandwash Pink.
Sandwash Pink. I got this as a sample. I literally went out and bought the full size after that. It is just a very wearable, easy breezy, basic ass pink. So thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. Suggestions for future videos or podcast topics down below, please. We really appreciate it if you guys do all the work and we don't really do it.
I agree. Watch our last video. Watch our next video. Go ahead and just watch all those videos. We know you love it. We love when you say that you've been binge watching our stuff.
Yeah. We love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for also for sticking with us and while you waited for us to come back.
You didn't abandon us like we abandoned you.
No.